Hey Internet, Eric here. Animated April continues. What that is unless I have a live stream planned, everything discussed on this channel is going to be an animated film or film with deals with animation in some way, shape, or form. And I have a request today from my good buddy Patrick over at Have Cheetah Will View. Now, if you know my history with Patrick, especially on this channel, the man is obsessed with shark movies, and he requested a shark film to be discussed, but honestly, I was not worried because I had seen it before and I am all willing to sit down and watch it. I was happy with the results. Spoilers, I enjoyed the film. Today I'm discussing 2004's Shark Tale. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot, spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. As it says right there, the studio that brought you Shrek. The basic plot is we are following Oscar, voiced by Will Smith right there. And Will Smith, or Oscar, works at I guess you'd say a car wash, but it's really for cleaning whales, cleaning all the gunk and shit that's on them. He works at a car wash, whale wash, whatever you want to call it, and he is in debt to the mob, basically. What that is the owner of the whale wash is a pufferfish voiced by Martin Scorsese. So, of course, Martin Scorsese is involved with the mob, which is a bunch of sharks, and the head shark is voiced by Robert De Niro. Anyways, Oscar owes money, does not have the funds. So the fish, voiced by Renee Zellweger, who is secretly, but not so secretly, in love with Oscar, hawks her grandmother's pearl, I guess that was in a clam, gives it to Oscar so he can pay off the debt. Oscar instead decides to bet it all at a seahorse race, fails. So he is set up to be killed by a couple sharks, and one of the sharks is voiced by Jack Black. The shark that is going to kill Oscar is accidentally killed by an anchor falling down from above and crushing his skull. The story goes around that Oscar killed the shark, and what happens is Jack Black, the shark, his name is Lenny. He does not want to eat. He's just a peace-loving goofball. Doesn't want to be like his father. So there is I guess you would say, an agreement. Lenny pretends to be killed by the Sharkslayer, all in this little act. So that way, the sharks leave Oscar alone, and then Lenny is Lenny is allowed to live freely in disguise. He disguises himself as a dolphin, but problems happen, and everybody finds out the truth because we all know how this movie is going to end. All right, really enjoy this film. First off, Will Smith is actually a lot of fun as Oscar. He has his Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Independence Day type of persona going on, and I really dig him. He's a lot of fun. He's he's smart ass, goofy, suave, cool. He's a dork. He's the best of Will Smith here. Renee Zellweger, as the fish that's in love with him, is actually quite cute in this movie. She's actually quite funny when she's frustrated with dealing with Will Smith. She's very sweet when she wants to be sweet. I liked her a lot. Jack Black, 99% of the time, I hate the fucker. He's actually very charming in this, very sweet, very innocent, very fun-loving. I like him a lot as Lenny. Lenny he just wants to live his life, be goofy, be a free spirit, not eat animal or eat fish, what have you. And I really like him in this. Star of this film, Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese as the pufferfish is so much fun. First off, I love how it's got his fucking face. Wait a minute, hold on. You can see right there. It looks just like Martin Scorsese if he was a fucking pufferfish. He's a lot of fun. For a director who is not known for acting, to my knowledge, he's really good. Quick-witted, funny, goofy. He's great at being nervous. I love how every time his character gets nervous, he puffs up and he has this high helium voice as he floats away like a balloon. He's great. Robert De Niro as the head shark, he's just being himself. He's just being a fucking asshole. Whatever. Angelina Jolie, is she on the cover? Yeah. She is trying to seduce Oscar. And what her character is, she finds out Oscar is famous. He is the Sharkslayer. She wants to latch onto his popularity, stuff like that. Basically says, kick Renee Zellweger to the curb, blah, blah, blah. She's fine being the seductress. She's not in the film that much. She doesn't add to it, but she's fine. Other characters I like, I love, there is a crazy homeless hermit crab. I think his name is like Old Joe or something like that, or Crazy Joe. He's a lot of fun. I love the two jellyfish. One voiced by Dougie Doug, one's Ziggy Marley, and they are like the muscle, I guess you would say. They would be like the ones that would break your thumbs. They're a lot of fun, childish, goofy, fun. There is an octopus, voiced by Vinny Pastore. He's fun. All these characters are a lot of fun. There's a lot of goofy gags in this. I love just a lot of the visual gags when they're cleaning the whales, and the whales have spray paint or someone has put wash me on it, stuff like that. The way they have to clean like the insides of their teeth and stuff. When they're in the shot, when there's a scene where Lenny he's dressed up like a dolphin, and of course all they do is just paint him blue and put a scarf around him. It's like fucking, Denver the Last Dinosaur. He can walk down fucking Main Street, but as long as he got shades on it, people won't notice he's a fucking dinosaur. So that's the goofy stuff about that. But there's a scene where Lenny and Oscar are talking to all the sharks, and Oscar is still trying to be, let people know that he is the Sharkslayer. That they don't know the truth yet, and he's intimidating everyone. He was just, shit talking the killer whales and this and that. He takes like a spoon and puts it in between the eyeballs of the hammerhead shark, and he's freaking out because he can't see. That type of stuff is funny. Animation is great. I especially love the animation during the seahorse race. The use of the colors is so good. I like how sometimes they try, like I said with Martin Scorsese, they try to make the characters kind of look like their real life, voice counterparts. Will Smith, that goofy ass fucking face. He's even got the big ears. You could see Angelina Jolie is kind of a little sexy and seductress. Jack Black looks like a goofy dork. But even Robert De Niro has the fucking mole. You know what I mean? Lots of thought came into this. A lot of fun with the music. Of course, Car Wash plays. In the beginning, the original plays, and then Missy Elliott and Christina Aguilera, they come out as fish and fucking jellyfish, and there's a fucking dance number or whatever. It is what it is. That's fun. Yeah, there's great chemistry between Jack Black and Will Smith. I don't know what and throw Renee Zellweger, and she's got great chemistry with Will Smith. I don't know if they did their voices in the studio at the same time, but it sure feels like it. Like the way they're responding to each other, the way they're like boom, 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 and responding like Renee Zellweger's frustration with Will Smith. The way Will Smith acts goo-goo over Angelina Jolie, and she's just trying to be seductress, and then she gets pissed when Will dumps her and realizes, because this is a very predictable movie as well, he knows like his ego's getting too big. That's why he's at the penthouse at the top of the reef. Angelina's after him. Everyone loves him. He's doing all these fucking commercials and stuff, and he takes too long to realize Renee Zellweger is the one for him, and he regrets it. Blah blah. We've all seen this fucking before. The ending's very predictable, because Jack Black, I just want to be who I am. Robert De Niro, I'm sorry. So after this great chase sequence, Robert De Niro is chasing Will Smith through the car wash and stuff, and he gets stuck in like the cleaners. Oh, I love you, son. Blah blah blah. Let's accept you. Now all the sharks love everybody, and we're not going to eat anything in the reef. Sharks go through the car wash, so you do have that predictable where this story is going to go. From here to here to here to the end. But that's okay, because as much as I can predict the whole fucking movie, like within the first 5 minutes of these characters, I have so much fun with these characters. Other than Angelina Jolie, I mean, she doesn't really add that fucking much. She's not needed at all. But Will Smith as Oscar is a lot of fun. Renee Zellweger is very, very cute in this movie. Martin Scorsese is the character of the movie. There's what the fuck? No. I'm not editing this shit. Fuck it, keep it in. There's Ziggy and Dougie Doug. I love the design of them, just the weird googly eyes, and they're supposed to be like Rastafarian hats. They're the best. They're, other than Martin Scorsese as the pufferfish, they're the best characters. Robert De Niro is just kind of fucking there. Jack Black is fun and cute and goofy and stupid. I highly recommend Shark Tale. If you like movies that you can just put on like at a Saturday, get some popcorn or some soda or whatever, and you know what? want to kill 90 minutes, watch a fun cartoon with great voice acting, beautiful visuals, and even though it's a predictable fucking story, I can still have fun. I highly recommend 2004 Shark Tale. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Have you seen this before? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Has Patrick finally redeemed himself? You know, making me watch a good shark movie? No. But I'm glad he made me watch this one. Coming up, we still have the Raggedy Ann and Andy musical, Super Mario Brothers, and a Don Bluth film. If I can fit anything else in, we'll see. But this has been great. I really like Shark Tale. Lots of fun. Thank you, Patrick. When's the last time I've ever said thank you, Patrick? Mark it on the calendar. Cheers.